What's going on, guys? So we're working on the duramax a little bit more. We're doing the framework. I'll try to send in some videos of what I've previously done with it, but right now we're starting to do some torching on it. So I vice gripped this flat piece of steel to it, and you can sort of see a black marker line here, but I marked the line all the way up across diagonally, because the longer the weld you have, the better off you are. So that's why I'm going to cut it diagonally like that. But I got some marks here, and I'm going to do the same thing over here. You can sort of see some marks. I'll probably end up making it a little bit longer, and then we're going to cut straight across the top and straight across the bottom. So we're going to cut this bad section out, because initially you don't want to leave any sort of rot and stuff that you're trying to fix rot, because if you leave rot, then it's gonna grow and it's gonna sort of spread like mold. So that's what I'm gonna start working on. I'm gonna start this first torch line and see where we can get. I'm gonna hook up the torches real quick, and then we'll get fired up. All right, now that I got the torches hooked up, I'm gonna fucking go ahead and give her a whirl. I'm definitely not gonna give you guys any advice on how to use the torches, because I don't really know a whole lot either. I just know how to not get myself blown up, possibly. So let's go at it. Alright, as you can see, that is really nasty and that really sucks. So we're gonna keep going. Alright, so this is what we got so far. Next one's sort of lined up, and that's where we're gonna cut it. And then we'll cut straight across here and then straight across down there. Let's try it out. Got a practice piece. We're gonna trace this line and see what we can do. Alright, so what we did, we took the plasma cutter, we cut a piece of steel out. I want to say 3/16 or 1/4 inch steel is what I'm using. I cut a piece of steel out in a rectangle, and then I traced around the pattern that I cut the frame out. As you can see here, this is where I cut the frame out. I did some grinding, kind of made it flush a little bit, not as nasty, because the torches, it really made it look terrible. And then over here, this is the chunk of steel that I used to cut out. I used the plasma cutter to cut this out. A little bit cleaner than torches, not too much, but it does help a lot more, I think, personally, with torches. Torches leave a lot of booger. And then this piece that I cut out for the frame here. So I stuck this back in there, and then around here you see the black marks that I recut. That's where I'm going to grind down and get my real fine finish here, and then I'm going to try and see if it fits again and then tack it in. And now this is what we have so far. We're going to bring out the welder, clamp this in, holding the little corner in. We're gonna grab the welder and just start fucking filling it. And just start filling our way around here. Start filling in these gaps, and we're gonna see what we can do here. Make it look nice and pretty. And hopefully by the end of it, we'll have a nice looking frame. Alright, now that we got it clamped in, we're ready to weld. We got the welder all hooked up. Now let's just fucking weld shit. So it may not look the best, but this is what we got. We're gonna grind it down. Got both sides welded. So far so good. Not the best welds, not the worst. We're gonna grind them down, make the frame flush all together, and let's see what it looks like after. Guys, I forgot to show you after I ground it down, but this is what the front side looks like now after I put some rusty metal primer on it. Can't really tell, it's hardly even there. would say it looks a lot better than what that hole did. We're gonna move on. Now we're gonna grind the other side. You see that's still got the weld on it. Now we're gonna move on to this little part, and then we'll start making this brace.